Good morning guys, welcome to another vlog and welcome to Llandudno. So yes guys, I am in Llandudno for the day today. It's just a day visit. It's a little bit grey and moody at the moment, but there is some blue sky popping through, so fingers crossed it will brighten up a little bit later. I'm currently sat on the beach. You can probably hear the waves of the ocean, which is such a gorgeous noise. And yeah, I'm just going to spend the day here, wander around, have a walk down the pier, and take you with me and see what there is here in Llandudno. It's such a gorgeous place. There is quite a lot to do here actually. You've got the Great Orme, which you can climb up, or you can take the cable car, or you can even take the tram. There's a lovely little tram ride up there. The views are amazing. Yeah, there's little boat rides you can do. You've got the pier with all the amusements. So yeah, we're gonna have a good day in Llandudno and you're coming with me. So if you come to Llandudno guys, there are two beach areas. You've got the north beach, and I think it's the west beach. So this is currently the north. The north side is where the main pier is and all the fun stuff like the amusements. There are a ton of B&Bs and this is the beach for the North Pier. A lot of this is pebbled beach, but if you go a bit further up there is a sandy part as well. And then if you head over to the west beach, there's a beautiful walk that you can do right the way through to Conway. It's a lovely coastal walk. It's really flat, really easy, and absolutely beautiful. The views are gorgeous. You can see Conway in the distance, the gorgeous castle. And yeah, it's a good couple of hours walk, but it's really worth doing. So if you do head to Llandudno, head to the west beach if you want to do the walk to Conway. One thing I do love, I love the way all the buildings are painted in different colours. It just looks really, really lovely and really coastal. So guys, the one thing about Llandudno is it's got this gorgeous big pier right behind me, the promenade right behind me, and this runs the whole stretch of the road, right from the top to the bottom up to the pier. I'll spin you around in a sec so you can have a look, but it's so lovely, it's so wide, there's so much space. Even on a busy day, like, you don't feel like you're hemmed in. There's so much space, and it's got a gorgeous surface. For those of you that love a little rollerblade or a roller boot, I'm definitely a roller boot girl, cannot blade. But yeah, it's really fun, and every time I come I always wish I brought my roller boots with me. Yeah, it's such a gorgeous promenade. So I'll spin you around, let you have a look. And also this little B&B actually in the yellow right behind us, that's where me and Mum stayed. It was quite a while ago, but we came up for a few nights, and yeah, we stayed just there, which was a great location. And you are not short of B&Bs, to be fair. There is absolutely tons of them, and budgets to suit everybody. So whatever your budget is, you will find something in Llandudno that suits. So let me spin you around and give you a look. So as you can see guys, it's super wide, a really, really lovely, big, long, wide promenade that runs right the way up from one end of the North Beach right the way up to the other end, which takes you up to the pier. So it's a gorgeous little walk, or a gorgeous little skate if you've got your boots or your skateboard. But plenty of room for everybody, and as you can see, absolutely hundreds of B&Bs and places to stay. And that one just there, I think it's called Cinemore, I think that's how you say it. That's where me and Mum stayed. I'll zoom in so you can have a quick look. So that's it there, Cinemore, the one that's in like the lemon colour. It was just a cute little B&B. Gorgeous breakfast though, absolutely stunning breakfast. But yeah, we had a lovely little stay there just for a couple of nights. So yeah, I'm going to head up along the promenade, up to the pier, and I'll take you with me. Sorry for my voice, by the way, guys. You might be able to tell I've got a little bit of a cold. I woke up this morning feeling a little bit under the weather, but we're not going to let that ruin our day. I've just dosed up on my meds and yeah, we're going to carry on regardless. But yeah, if my voice sounds a little bit weird, that's why. So I was trying to brave the weather, but yeah, the coat is on. It's a little bit blustery. It's not too bad at all, but you know what it's like when you're on the coast and it's quite breezy. So I was feeling the nip in the air a little bit. So the coat is on. But yeah, we are heading up the promenade and I'll let you know when we get to the pier. I'll spin you around and let you have a look. So yeah, we're heading in this direction. The pier is just at the top there. So let's go. Had to happen, didn't it? Let's be honest. Nothing beats Llandudno in the rain. Good old British weather. So guys, all along the promenade you will see this Alice in Wonderland trail. There are lots of these little statues dotted about with little information pieces about them. It's apparently inspired by the real life Alice Liddell, or Liddell, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. This was the lady who inspired the character Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. So yeah, you can follow this trail and find out a little bit more about that. So yeah, this one here is clearly the Mad Hatter. So as you can see, guys, this part of the beach is a little bit more sandy. So yeah, depending on what your preference is, which I'm sure most people's preference is the sand rather than the pebbles, but you've got choices, guys. Pebble beach, sandy beach. I tell you what though, guys, it would be absolutely gorgeous to sit and eat your fish and chips on the seafront, but do not do that in Llandudno because the seagulls are another level. Like literally, they are brutal. The minute they see you with any type of food, they attack. They are the most vicious seagulls I've ever seen in my life. I'll try and capture some if I can at some point, but yeah, I ain't messing with no seagulls. If I get food, I'm going to be sitting inside, not on the seafront, which is quite a shame because yeah, there's nothing nicer than sitting on the seafront eating your fish and chips, but seagulls win on this occasion. What a difference a bit of blue sky and a little bit of sunshine makes. This is something else that they have here which is really traditional. It's like a Punch and Judy show. I'm guessing this is only over weekend because it's for kids, isn't it, really? And the kids are at school in the week and it is a Friday today. But yeah, if you're here for the weekend, have a little check out the Punch and Judy show. Old school entertainment. So we're approaching the pier. This is where all the fun is. All the food, the candy floss, souvenir shops, fish and chips. So Llandudno Pier, guys, amusements, candy floss, sticks of rock, souvenir shops, Ferris wheel, and lovely views actually. So fun fact guys about the Grand Hotel, this used to formerly be a Butlands hotel, I think up until about 1998, and then Britannia took over and it's still owned and run by Britannia these days. Not sure what it's like, but yeah, you know I love a little fun fact. So yeah, I think these actually open up later on in the evening. It is Friday today, so probably the start of the weekend. So these rides will open up a little bit later on. Some of them are open in the day. But yeah, I guess while the kids are at school, they don't tend to. Oh, who remembers these bumpy slides? He's sitting on a rug, going down the metal bumpy slide. Fun. I would absolutely choose the motorbike. So yeah, it's quite a long pier this guys, but it is really lovely to have a little wander down. There's lots of little shops, gift shops, souvenirs, little cafes. There's a cafe right at the end actually. And yeah, quite a nice little stroll, and it's not too busy today. Kids are at school, so it's quiet. One thing you are not short of in Llandudno are views. The views are gorgeous. If you look right up the top of that hill, that's where you can get the cable car up the Great Orme. There are a couple of options to get up there. You can walk, take the cable car, or take the tram, which I'll show you a bit later on. Love the amusements. Okay, let's have a go, see how I get on. Oh, I won. See what I won. 2p. Let's see, 2 at a time. Oh, I just said 2p fall out. Go again. Oh, there's another 2p. I'm winning, I've won 4p. Oh, that was a big one. Okay, let's see what we won. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14p. Winning. So we've come to the end of the pier. There's a little cafe just there. We've just had a little play in the amusements just here. There are plenty of seating areas to sit and eat or have a coffee with lovely views. I don't know if you can see that well. I've zoomed in, but it's got Llandudno actually engraved into the grass verge. But we're heading up that way in a minute anyway, so. Various modes of transport to get out and about around Llandudno if you want a little ride and a little sightseeing tour. You've also got the big open top double-decker bus, which I think is part of the same company as this. Okay guys, heading up this way, this takes you up to the tram, which can take you to the top of the Orme. And there is an absolutely gorgeous fish and chip shop right opposite. And I'm not joking, it's gorgeous. The food in there is so good. So I'm heading up there now to get some food. And I'll show you where the tram area is, where you can get the tram up to the Orme, which is also really good. I've done that before. Not doing it today, but yeah, it's worth doing if you don't fancy the hike. It's basically when you come off the pier, you kind of just walk straight up and it's at the top of the road. It's kind of a bit of an incline, so it's a little bit hilly. So this is the road that you walk up to get the tram. And if I can see the name of the road somewhere, I will let you know. And from the looks of the sign over there, this has been going for, well, since 1902, which is mental. So here's the tram, guys. The tram's just come in. It'll be heading up the hill, up to the top of the Great Orme. So we'll wait here for a bit and watch it go. But yeah, I highly recommend this because I've done this before. And this is the chip shop right opposite. It's so good, honestly. Guys, I'm so sorry. I did take a recording of all the price lists and the timings, but I don't know what's happened to the clip. I'm not sure what I've done. So apologies for that, sorry. It heads up through the town. I think you stop halfway and you have to change trams. But when you change, there's like a little building you walk through and it's full of information all about the tram and the Great Orme. So yeah, it's quite interesting. And that's the road the tram will head up, heading towards the big mountain at the back there. It's such a gorgeous ride and the views are so good, and I imagine the views from the cable car are also really nice. I have walked part of it with my mum last time we were here. We went from the West Beach and we walked up, and there was a lovely little cafe stop halfway where we got a gorgeous afternoon tea. So yeah, there are like a few different options to go up there depending on your, I guess, fitness levels and mobility, but there are choices, which is good. And whichever choice you take, you're going to get amazing views. Definitely amazing views. So I'm just waiting for the tram to go, but it's right opposite this pub, which is called the King's Head. I don't know if you can see it there. So it's literally there, and the tram is right in front of it. There goes the tram, heading up to the Great Orme. So is there anything else to eat when you're at the seaside but fish, mushy peas, chips and curry sauce? There are some really cute B&Bs here. So walking up this way, guys, heading towards the Grand Hotel, and if you just walk right the way past that up the left side, it will take you up to that hilltop where the cable car is. So just had an absolutely delicious dinner, fish chips, mushy peas and curry sauce, and it was gorgeous. So highly recommend that place, right opposite the tramway for the Great Orme. And we're heading up now. I'm just going past the Grand Hotel, and we're heading up to where you would go to get the chairlift. So that's another option to get up to the Great Orme. So that's the Grand Hotel, and we are just walking up alongside the road here. You'll see these little like pillars with steps going up, and then there's a little footpath on the side. Follow it all the way to the top, and that will take you up to the chairlift. Great little view from up here. So that's the pier. Walked along right to the end, and we were looking up at this little hilltop here, so that's where we're walking up right now. But yeah, as you can see, the views are great, and they just get better the further up you go. I just can't stop with the views, guys. So many nice views. So as you can see, once you get to the top of this hill, you come to where the cable car is, which is just on the left side. There's also a little cafe, which is always a good thing. So that's the little cafe just there, and the entrance to the cable car is just next to it, just there. So if you go up them steps, now the cable car it's open, weather permitting. Obviously if it's windy or if the weather's not so great, it's not going to open. So this is the top where you get the cable car. Today it is closed. I don't know if, I mean it's June now, beginning of June, so I don't know if it's still out of season, and it's a Friday, but it's not open. And the weather's, well, it has been windy to be fair, but it's not windy now. The view from the top of the entrance to where you get the cable car, that's the cafe just down there at the bottom of the steps. But actually this is a really nice little peaceful spot to come if you've been down on the pier, down on the beachfront where it's all a bit noisy. It's actually quite nice to just have this little walk up the top and sit on the grass, enjoy the views and the peace. So yeah. So the cable car, the prices there are £15 for an adult for a return and £12.50 for a child. If you're a family of 4, so 2 adults and 2 children, you can get a ticket for £43, which sounds a bit steep, but that's for 4 of you, and that's for a return. You can get single fees as well. So if you wanted to take the cable car up and maybe take the tram down, or walk up and take the cable car down, you've got a few options. So you can get a single ticket, although saying that, it's not that much cheaper. It's like £14.50 for a single, £15 for a return. So you're saving 50 pence, what's the point? But yeah, it's an experience, isn't it? And the views, I believe, on the cable car, I've not done it, but my mum's done it. The views are meant to be amazing. So yeah, I mean, the views from here are amazing. So can you imagine going up in the cable car when you're even higher, just what you're going to see? It must be stunning. But yeah, as I said, this is just a really beautiful spot to come and chill and just take some time out from all the madness down there. Saying that, it's not been too mad today. It is a Friday, but obviously the kids are at school, so it's quieter than it probably would be. I have a feeling that everything sort of opens in the evening, so all those little fair rides and things, because obviously the kids will be finished school, it's the start of the weekend, so I imagine it will be a lot busier later on. By that point I will have left and I'll be heading home. But yeah, it's also really nice overnight when it's all lit up, you know, and it goes darker and all the lights are on. It's really quite cute. But yeah, it's been a lovely day so far. I am going to head over to the West Beach. I can't remember the actual name of what it's called. I call it the West Beach. because I know they do kite surfing and stuff down there, so I'm hoping that if I have a little wander down there, we'll be able to see some of the kite surfing, and I'll be able to point out that that's the area then that you walk to get through to Conway. I'm sure you can even see Conway from the beach. So yeah, we'll head down there now and let you see what that's all about. Hopefully we'll catch some kite surfing. If not, it's okay, it's still a beautiful beach. And once again, there's a cafe there as well. If you wanted to head down and have a little break down that way, there is a cafe there, so you can get refreshments or a bite to eat. So yeah, I'm going to pop you back away. We're going to head down to West Beach. And if I see anything interesting along the way, I'll get you back out and show you. So let's go, guys. Let's burn off that fish and chips and head to the West Beach. It's probably about, from here, about a 15-minute walk. But it's a lovely walk because you get to walk through all the sort of the houses and the townhouses. And to be honest, the architecture here for the housing is just really lovely. They're all these gorgeous big old buildings. And what I really love about them is, especially on the front there, on the promenade, all the B&Bs, they're all painted in really lovely like pastel colours. So it just looks really seasidey and colourful and pretty and quaint. So yeah, it's quite cool. And actually I'm just noticing now, right over in the corner at the end of the promenade, it looks like a big top, like a circus. So maybe the circus is currently in Llandudno. So it's got the big, you know, the red and white tent that's up. I can see that in the distance with a few little mini ones around it. So that looks like the circus are in town. But I won't be heading down to there. But yeah, if you see this vlog and they're still there, check it out maybe. So yeah, we're going to head to the West Beach and see what's happening over the other side. Let's go. So nice, honestly. I would never get tired of these views. Look, it's like 360 views. Welcome to Happy Valley. What a cool name. So that is the old Palladium, which is now a Wetherspoons. So guys, we're now approaching the West Shore. We've just walked down that big long road from the North Shore. You can see that is the seafront that we're approaching there. All those mountains in the background. Just to the left you'll see Conway, to the right you'll see as far as Anglesey. I'll give you a better look when we get a bit closer. But just imagine down this street, living here, opening your window and getting these sort of views. Like, that's quite special. So nice. Another little ode to Alice in Wonderland theme that is running throughout Llandudno. So it's quite a cute little statue actually. One thing about the West Shore, it is super windy, which is probably why it's a good spot for kite surfing. But again, look at these views. Like, to look out of your house and just see the Great Orme behind you is just amazing. There's also a little splash pool area here. There is a little park. Yeah. Let's head to the beach. Imagine their view from that balcony. Just stepping out and looking across at that. Not bad. I wouldn't complain anyway. This is so cute. Look at this. The West Shore Toy Library. So you can borrow these and play with them. Borrow, play, return. And inside you've got all sorts of things for the kids. Things for in the water to play with, to build sandcastles, a little scooter, a little push bike. That's a really nice idea. You don't see things like that these days, which is really lovely. So I really hope you can hear me because it is so windy down on the West Shore. One thing's for sure, we won't be seeing any kite surfing because the tide is way out. It's out for miles. So yeah, no room for kite surfing at the moment. Maybe that's a thing for later on in the day or earlier in the morning. But yeah, right over there is the Anglesey area. And then over this side to the left, you've got Conway, which is right the way over there, sort of around the corner actually. I'd have to walk a bit further around for you to get a better view and see the castle and things, but anyway, it's a gorgeous view. And then if you just spin round to the behind us, you've got the Great Orme, literally right there. And you can come round this side actually and start climbing it. It's just over, right over there, there's a footpath that starts taking you up and you can walk right the way along the cliff. And then about halfway up, a nice little cafe. And then if you look this way, straight down the road we've just walked, that's the North Shore right at the top of there. So you can literally walk from the North Shore down to the West Shore, down one straight road, so it's really easy. It did take me about 20 minutes. I am quite a fast walker though, so if you're doing a leisurely stroll, give yourself a bit more time. Yeah, so guys, I'm on the West Shore. As you can see, it's really windy. I am getting windswept. It's not cold by any means, but it's very windy. The tide is out. You can see the Great Orme behind me there, and it's just took me about 20 minutes to walk down here, so I do walk quite fast. If you were taking a leisurely stroll, I'd probably give yourself a little bit longer, a good half an hour walk maybe, but I'm a bit of a speed walker, so yeah, it's about 20 minutes for me. But it's literally one straight road, very flat, very easy, and quite pretty as well because the streets are lovely. Some really nice houses and things to look at as you go. So yeah. So as you can see guys, I hope you can hear me with this wind. A very pebbly beach again, but then plenty of sand as well. So there is definitely more of a sandy beach this end on the West Shore rather than the north. The tide is out, so it does look a bit more sandy, but really gorgeous. So guys, that is it for my day trip to Llandudno. I know I look absolutely windswept right now, probably look like a bit of a train wreck, but it's very windy down this end of the beach. But yeah, that's it for Llandudno. I've got to head back now and catch my lift. I hope you enjoyed it. Just gives you a little glimpse of what it's like here in North Wales. Is it North Wales? Yes, I think so. But yeah, it's a beautiful place. So if you are up this way, definitely check it out. You've got the gorgeous seafront, you've got the West Shore as well, you've got the Great Orme. There's just so much to see and do, and yeah, you probably need a couple of days, but you know what, there are plenty of B&Bs, so you will not be short of places to stay. So yeah, check it out. But other than that, thank you so much for being here, thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done already, and click the notification bell so that you will be notified when I do upload. So yeah, thank you so much. If you have got to the end of this video, I am very grateful, thank you for that. Hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, I will be back next Sunday because my uploads are every Sunday, so I'll be back with you then. So please do pop back and check out my next video, which I have no idea what it will be yet, but we'll soon find out. yeah, thank you so much. Whatever you're doing this week, have a good one, and I will see you next Sunday. Have a great week, guys. Bye. So windy.